Hey everyone, Weezo here. Welcome to the channel. Lots of big news regarding the USPCC Metazoo Kickstarter project. As you can see right now, we're almost at $2 million Canadian, and 1.95 million Canadian is over $1.5 million USD already. Congratulations, Metazoo. Quite the accomplishment. Uh, and we're almost at 5,000 backers too. So at this point, there's tons of add-ons that were put on, and also there are more stretch goals coming as well. And so the difference between add-ons and stretch goals is that add-ons is you have to make a additional payment or pay a little bit more to make it into the add-on product onto your pledge. And then for stretch goals is when we reach certain milestones, all backers would get the benefit of a stretch goal. So let's actually go into the biggest update, and that was the reveal of the USPCC Promo Box promos. So I will magnify this a bit more for everyone so you can see. Look at that. So there are going to be 12 promo cards. The first row, 1, 2, 3, 4, are the Cryptid Nation themed promos. The next 4 in this, so second row here, are the Nightfall theme promos, and then down here are the Wilderness theme promos, and then these are going to be what the promo packs look like. So these, once again, these are the Metazoo USPCC Promo Box. There's going to be 10 one-card booster packs that's contained in each pledge, actually. So it doesn't matter which pledge you get. I discussed the pledges previously on my last Metazoo news video, but we'll go through it really quickly again. So there are different pledge classes you can get. The one that I'm part of here is the Cryptid Nation Artcaster class. So you get 10 of each product, I'm going to call it, and you get 5 of the promo box sets, and also an Artcaster USPCC number promo. So it's out of 1,000. So of course there's 1,000 available, but there's 0 left. And then so the I guess the cheapest, the lowest tier, the $35 one. So each one respectively, there's the base set, Nightfall, and Wilderness decks, and then each one of these actually contains 1 promo box as well. So definitely good value. The most popular one, I would say, is the $65 one. You get 1 of each the base set, Wilderness, Nightfall playing card decks, the playing promos that will be the TCG promo that will be revealed later on February 14th. And also you only get 1 promo box, but you know the playing cards are going to be looking amazing. So the promo box set isn't the most important part, I would say. There's still 2,000 something left, so you can grab it if you still want. There, and then of course the top tier one was the Headcaster deck bundle. You get 25 of each item, and then you get 10 promo box sets, and then you get the Headcaster out of 250 special numbered promo. That one, there was only 250 available and sold out pretty much instantly. All right, so let's get back into, I guess, all the updates. So there are 19 updates from Mike regarding this Kickstarter, and we'll go through pretty much all of them. I have been following this really closely, so hopefully this is a very informational video, and that you can kind of understand why the Kickstarter was done, and also what the different add-on and different stretch goal categories are. So one actually big question that we should talk about. A lot of people were asking, why is Metazoo doing another Kickstarter? Metazoo is already insanely popular already. Their first Kickstarter didn't do too great, but then after that, Metazoo exploded. And so the reason, and then Mike actually posted about this in the Discord. I don't have a screenshot of it, unfortunately. But the reason why this second Kickstarter was done was because the USPCC, the United States Playing Card Company, they preferred that the collaboration would be launched as a Kickstarter, because a lot of the collaborations that USPCC does is started through Kickstarter, and then it's kind of like a tradition. So that's the main reason why. Of course, there could be ulterior motives as well, but it makes sense that this was put on as a Kickstarter, so that Metazoo could meet the, I guess, the standards, the tradition of continuing with USPCC collaboration cards. But yeah, so that's actually the reason. So it wasn't for like stonkage reasons, or it's like a money grab. Metazoo needed more cash flow or anything like that. They already have good cash flow. They have video games in development. They have an animated show in development for 2023. They have a lot of things going on right now, and there's a special update as well at the end regarding this Kickstarter too. That is pretty big for not just the TCG community, but a different community as well, a related community to this Kickstarter here. So okay, so let's go through the different updates that was done. So the first one that Mike released, the first update, was that every single pledge would be able to get a special Kickstarter medal card. So these are TCG medal cards, and I'll show you what it looks like. So this was for the original Kickstarter. So the first Kickstarter that Metazoo did in 2020. And then look at this, how beautiful this card is. The original owner of this page is a Metazoo Kickstarter backer. So I'm not 100% sure what the Kickstarter medal will look like this time around. So it'll likely say like Metazoo USPCC Kickstarter backer, and it might have a different image. It might use the same image, but knowing Metazoo, they're going to do go up and beyond and create a unique artwork for it. So that was the first update. And then, so after that one, so this would be considered a stretch goal, which means that every single pledge gets it for free. So you don't have to pay additionally for it. The second add-on was a day later when it was the artist prints were announced. So there were going to be 2,200 artist prints. So you see here, I'll just let you all know ahead of time rather than dropping them immediately. So artist prints will be available at 9 p.m. EST on February the 2nd. So sorry, let me just go back here. Sorry, having a little bit of technical issues. Here we go. I'll just do this, back projects. This is just the easiest way to navigate through Kickstarter, actually, just to get back to the homepage. So here are the signed and numbered prints for each artist are now available as an add-on. So there are 22 unique artworks, and they will be available in print form. So this isn't, so it's not like a card form. It's in actually like a illustrated, we're not sure how large they will be yet, but they're going to be like this. So here's an artist print example. So this one is Hodag, I guess, fighting the Grim Reaper. So it'll be something like this. And then on the bottom here, it'll say 1 out of 100, and then it will be hand signed, so not copy signed. So it's not like a photocopied signature. They will so it'll be a unique out of 100 artist print of the USPCC artwork. So the artworks being what I showed earlier, and see, pressing back for Kickstarter doesn't work very well. You have to just keep doing this every time. So I apologize for that in this video for now. And there's going to be a lot of scrolling. And so you'll see here, so like there's Cumberland Dragon, Quetzalcoatlus, there's Mothman, Red Ink, Piazza Bird. Actually, I don't see Wendigo. Wendigo might actually be part of the second art print that was released. So there's 22 unique artworks for the first drop. So unfortunately, the first one sold out really fast. The first drop of prints, so there were 2,200 of them, but there was a limit of 10. So for each of the prints, each account or each backer could purchase 10 of them, and they sold out pretty much in 30 seconds. I was actually really lucky and was able to get one of the copies. I was there right at the start. And then, so you could see here. So the price for it was, so there was the artist signed random print. So it's 50 USD plus $3 additional shipping. And see, there's 0 out of 2,200 left. And that is for the ones that are shown on the Kickstarter main page. But then after that, an hour later, because a lot of people weren't able to get it, and it sold out in 30 seconds, Mike did a second drop. So artist signed random print 2.0 that was released 1 hour later. So you can see that there's actually still 131 left. So if you still haven't grabbed it yet, I would think about grabbing it now, because these are hand-signed unique out of 100 prints. And really great if you frame it up or just in the background. Let's see. So that's the same price, $50, but these will be of different arts. So it's not going to be the same art as the Kickstarter. You know, I keep saying the Kickstarter thing. I'm just going to open another tab here, and then let's show the actual prints here. Here it is. So these ones will only be available for the first art print. Yeah. And then, so please don't get it confused with the card prints. So these are actually card form, and then like they'll have the Metazoo label on it. Like this one is ponchos. And then, so this is not what you're getting. You're getting the actual sized big print of it. So as of yet, I don't think you can grade it. The card ones, some places do grade it, but this one, no. This one is just a very good artwork to have in the background to hang it up. Okay, so let's actually go to the next update. So the next update actually is, actually a lot of people are really happy with this one. This one was actually limited to 1 per account. So there weren't too many people that it didn't sell up like instantly. So this one was actually the Uncut sheets. So at 4 p.m. Uncut sheets for the TCG promo cards will be made available as an add-on. So what Uncut sheets are, you know what I'll do, go here. This is an Uncut sheet. So like the different promo cards you saw earlier is actually, each one was cut out. So when they were printed out, they were cut out and then made into individual cards. So the Uncut sheets are actually these full-size sheet promos. These 12 cards, they will be on a sheet, and then these are actually holographic as well. It doesn't look holographic here, but they will be holographic, and so will the sheet. So it'll be 12 cards, and then you get a sheet of it. And then for that, the price is, I think it was $45, but let's double check. It was, yes, $45 plus $20 shipping. Of course, it's more delicate, so the additional shipping cost will likely be in a box or some type of protective encasing. And then, so that was the next update. So that was really exciting, and many people were able to get it. And so let's see the next one. The next update was actually about poker chips. So there were going to be poker chips that added as an add-on a few days ago, but actually Metazoo team made a decision to increase the quality of the chips, and then so they're looking for, I guess, different distributors that are able to create these in a timely manner, but also really good quality. So here are some examples of what custom chips would look like. So likely, perhaps it'll say like Metazoo here, and then it'll have like the different cryptids on the side. That would look really, really, really great. And then perhaps they'll also even have like a case or something like that. So it'll look really professional. Don't know what the price point is yet for those, but really excited to see that. The next update was more of a not a specific product, but it was just a really exciting announcement that PSA will be able to be grading these USPCC playing cards on release. So what a graded PSA card would look like is like this. You'll have hopefully Gem Min 10 or not, if not likely a 9. You can send over to PSA, they'll grade it, and then yeah, if you're a PSA collector, great news. If you're not a PSA collector, you might still maybe want one for each of the actually holographic cards. You know what? I actually missed that update. So let's just go back really quickly. So there's 52 cards in a playing deck, and so in the Tux there will actually be 53 cards, because one of the cards is going to be an additional holographic one, which is so great, which will also increase the collectability of the actual playing cards as well, rather than just the TCG cards. So right now, so the playing cards will contain like here, Cryptic Nation, Nightfall, Wilderness, plus a secret one. And yeah, so there'll be one holographic version in each one of the decks, which isn't part of the 52 actual playing cards. And then you should technically take out the holographic one and sleeve it, and then keep it for your collector piece or send it in for PSA grading. Next news is about stretch goals here. So stretch goals, there's the MetaLuxe and gilding options. And then there is actually if you're a backer, there is a online poll that's going on now. So please submit what you think about it. Like if you're thinking, there is additional time in making for the production of the cards if Metazoo does decide to either add the MetaLuxe option or the gilding option. So each one takes about an additional month. So vote carefully. It makes a big difference to see to see what everyone gets. We'll get into what MetaLuxe means. So MetaLuxe means that there is actually a light metallic coating over the cards to make it more durable, and also looks a lot better as well. So if you go to the Bicycle website, this is pretty much USPCC is, I guess, the parent company that makes bicycle cards. So this is a special product just for them. So the design of it, I'll put a link of this in the description for the video below. But yeah, it's just pretty much saying that this is a special technology. There's specific design. The feel of it is very good. I didn't get too much into it, but it just sounds like it's like a really worth it add-on to make the cards stand out to other products. For sure, since this is the Kickstarter product, I would say that this is potentially actually a really good thing for just a Kickstarter one, because for the non-Kickstarter poker regular playing card sets, maybe they can not just be regular ones and not have MetaLuxe, but these Kickstarter ones, pretty good idea. And the next thing is gilding. So gilding just means on the poker cards, scroll in a bit more, so they have the size. So normally it would just be paper, but then the gilding just means that there is special, I guess, effects on it. So this one would be gold gilding. Have another example. This is what a rainbow gilding would look like. Really, that actually looks really cool. And then this is actually my favorite. This actually looks like the hollow pattern of TCG cards. So if they do get gilding, it does take a month though. I'm not sure how much value it will add to the different cards, but yeah, it looks really cool. Imagine having like Cryptid Nation one with Cryptid Nation hollow patterns, the Nightfall one, Nightfall hollow patterns with like the little bat symbols, and the Wilderness ones with the Wilderness one and the trees. It will look amazing. But it'll take an extra month, so I don't know. Maybe. And then so then those would be additional free add-ons. So those would be the stretch marker ones. There's actually one more thing I wanted to discuss. So it was brought to our attention that the playing card community, because of the biggest news actually is that it's a teaser news, and it says, Mike says, we have a huge partnership in the poker space just confirmed. And it says, we are working on the paperwork right now. Patience is key, but it will definitely announce before the end of the Kickstarter. And then to all those that believe in Metazoo, thank you for being a part of the community. Thank you. And WPT, acronyms for World Poker Tour, perhaps. And then so there could be a very big collaborations with the WPT, and that has actually grabbed the attention, not this news specifically, but because this is a Kickstarter for a playing card set, it actually grabbed the attention of the playing card community. And this is an article actually from Ender's Game. So shout out to you, Ender's Game. Thanks for making this article and spreading the news about Metazoo into the playing card community a bit more. And it talks about how and why the Kickstarter for playing cards reached $1 million, which isn't really a very common thing that you see. And then so it talks about Metazoo in general, what it is, and why people actually haven't been really hearing about Metazoo. And one thing in this article that really stood out, and I thought that us as a community could really work on, is if you go to Board Game Geek, I do have some friends that are part of that community, and then they did say that, they heard that, you're into Metazoo. I heard it was a really bad game. And I'm like, really? I'm like, there's so much positive comment about it. And then he's saying, and my friend was saying that, Board Game Geek, and here are the ratings for it. So there's 3 ratings in Board Game Geek, one is 6 out of 10, one is 1 out of 10, and another one is 1 out of 10. And then I think us as a community, maybe we should actually go on Board Game Geek and maybe put some actual real reviews about Metazoo. Not saying that these are fake reviews, but like this one says, game is terrible, owner stinks, distribution is whack, thumbs down. Sounds kind of biased, really negative side. So maybe we can counteract it with some better comments and reviews. So yeah, definitely, this is actually really good that we're spreading out our branches. TCG community is really important, but like, let's say when the video game comes out, it goes to the video game community. Like the poker playing card community knows about Metazoo. That's going to be really great. The more that we spread out, the more the more people know about Metazoo. I suddenly forgot about that word. More exposure Metazoo has in the world, and that of course builds the hobby. For the artwork, it's great. It'll help the artists out a lot, and as a community as a whole, we'll grow. And then we have such a great community already. Like I implore in every video, join the Discord. It's a really fun community. We chat a lot. All the drops are really exciting. It's like being part of like a brand new, I don't know, like in the 90s, like a brand new album release or something like that. Everyone lines up, but this is like digitally lining up. So yeah. So I think the video is long enough now, and then I'll end it here. The next reveal of cards will be on February 14th. So watch out for that, and I'll likely make another video update for that as well. But for now, keep on casting, and I'll see you guys next time.